Hi everyone at CCIS. We're on location at Devil's Hopyard. This is not like any investigation we usually do because there is just a million people here. So this is a little bit different, but these falls have a lot of paranormal history going way back to the early colonization of this country. It's called Devil's Hopyard, but some people believe it was Dibble's Hopyard and that he grew hops for a local alehouse here. Others believe this is where the devil landed. You'll see there's two pools, and the mythology is that the devil went from pool to pool to cool off his toes as he fell from heaven. And the result was this here, Devil's Hopyard. If you go up into the mountains over here, there's trails. You go on the other side and follow these trails. It gets real squatchy up there. But a lot of paranormal activity is associated with these falls. Right on these cliffs, right up there, in the 18th century, witches were reported dancing around at night. And people would come and see them here regularly. It was a common thing. It's just a really cool park. There's a lot of people here right now. So here we are just enjoying one of these mysterious places in Connecticut on location. Devil's Hopyard State Park. On location. So that is the cliff over there. That's the cliff that a lot of the witches were sighting at, and they were regularly sighted. So townspeople would say, you know, I saw the witches, and they'd come back at night, and then that person would have reports. There's been like ghost reports. It's squatchy. You know, this place there's a lot of human activity, but you get on up in there, and the forest just goes on for miles and miles and miles. And you know what that means. Miles of forest like that, increasing your chances of a cryptid sighting. On location at Devil's Hopyard. We're going to put up some cool information, and we recommend you visit this place. Right now it's open, there's water, people are definitely enjoying the falls, there's grills, it's free. What do you want? It's awesome. 8 Mile River. Check it out. Here at Devil's Hopyard. If anybody's seen anything, it's this rock right here. So I'm going to go ahead and ask it like I always do. You seen any weird devil falling from the sky or 18th century witches dancing on the falls? Yeah? You got a spider right here. Maybe I could get bit by a spider. And you're pretty talkative. You know, I like the way you gab. I was talking to your brother over there at Boyd Woods. Not so much, you know, not a talkative kind of rock. This fella here has got a lot of mica intrusions, and it's so weathered, I'm not even going to try to guess what kind of stone it is. Well, here we are, talking with rocks about their sightings at Devil's Hopyard, which has some, yeah, this guy's got a lot to say. So does this fella here, he's got a lot to say. I'm going to give him like a 5 on the squat to meter. We're doing a Bigfoot thing, don't mind us. He's definitely squatchy. You seen anything today? You seen a big monster or anything?
Yeah, a big millipede.
we saw a millipede. There we go. So we have a sighting, a confirmed sighting of a millipede at Devil's Hopyard. Check us out. Hi everyone, we're on location at Devil's Hopyard State Park in Connecticut. It's June 7th, 6 o'clock, about 75 degrees. There's a lot of human activity here today. It was virtually impossible, but we finally found a spot to talk a little bit. It's definitely squatchy if you can pan around and look at the gnarled up trees here. You know, there's a lot of squatch reports around parks. Sometimes they're attracted to human noise and the grills and all that stuff. And of course we have the propensity to leave trash everywhere. But here we are. This is more of a paranormal location. The mythology is that the devil, when he was kicked out of heaven, fell to earth and landed at the waterfalls, which we were at earlier, and was jumping. His feet were so hot from falling to earth that he jumped from pool to pool to cool off his toes. So this is early colonial American history. There's a lot of Native American mythology associated with the falls, and then into the late 17th century into the early 18th century, there were reportings of witches at the cliffs of the falls, at the flats over there, facing the falls up the right-hand cliffs. And they were often seen there doing their nefarious things. Of course, at the time, you wouldn't, of course, if you were just gathering there and a bunch of young girls laughing, well, there you are. That would have been witches of the day. But there's a lot of garnet in the ground here. It's like I say, it's more of a paranormal place. But if you go on up into these mountains, which we're not going to do today, we just came to talk about the falls. You see all this musclewood and mountain laurels, Connecticut state flower, and it's just wow. I'm not going to try to call tap today because there's just so many people here. This was just sort of an impromptu investigation, number 107. Field investigation number 107. Here on location, this is an awesome place. If you keep going on these trails, it leads to something, it leads to the vista at the top of a mountain. And it gets real squatchy over there. So on the squatchometer, here we go. Drum roll, please. Barring that, you know, there's a lot of people here today, we're going to put this place at a 4.8. 4.8 on the squatchometer. And of course, there's people coming. Oh, and by the way, if you like fishing, this is a trophy trout stream right here. Go ahead and pan down, and there's some excellent fishing right back here. As you can see, a lot of the fishing pressures on the other side. So if you like fishing or just jumping on the river like I like to do, if it was just a little bit warmer, I'd probably already be in there. So we'll see you on the next investigation, and we got some footage of the trout jumping right there. So on the troutometer, this place is another, it's a 4.9 on the troutometer. Definitely come visit this place. Excellent trout fishing, by the way. If you like that, is a trophy trout stream. And excellent hiking. There's vistas up there and an old campground. And on the other side is 8 Mile River, and that's excellent canoeing and kayaking. We'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, Facebook and Twitter, and check us out on our next wild adventure when we just go looking for you don't know what. But we're here at Devil's Hopyard on location. This is definitely a squatchy, paranormal place. We don't get into paranormal too much, but if you were going to seek that kind of thing out, this is the place. Check it out.